All I need is 5 minutes if you read between the lines. One for the eyes and one for the voices.
Hi, I'm Heidi from the Bath Independent. We are at the Art Bar today and I am interviewing Jason Dorley-Brown. Hi Jason.
Hi Heidi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, good. Jason, tell us about your career in the photographic industry.
So, I left Bath when I was 19 and I went up to London to work as an apprentice in a black and white lab. Working in Clerkenwell, so the middle of the photographic industry or the area in London. Mainly in fashion, basically. So printed solely black and white. And after a couple of moving from one lab to another, I ended up owning and running my own lab called Brown. I was working with a lot of, really the top photographers in London. So that was my introduction.
So you ended up in New York. Tell us about that.
So after my time in London, I was offered a job in New York and I went to work at LTI, which is a big lab. Again, Midtown Manhattan. And again, it sort of went on from working with really good photographers in this country to working with sort of the top photographers in fashion in the state. The whole creative industry in printing changed because it went from film to digital. And I fought against that, quite, which I should have embraced it early, but I didn't. And so when I came back, again, I was sort of working at a high end printing film, and when I came back to London the second time, that had gone really completely. So again, I had to sort of reinvent myself to a certain extent, or decide on what I was going to do.
So your work, you do a lot of photography, like black and white. You also do pop art, lich work, and also an umbrella that appears in a lot of your images. Tell us about the Red Umbrella project.
Okay, basically it was one afternoon, we just went into town, it was raining, we took an umbrella, it happened to be red, and I was just walking behind her and I saw, obviously the contrast of the red against anything is fantastic, and many photographers and quite a lot of artists have actually used red as a contrast in their images. So, and I just noticed it, so stay there, let me take a picture. And it's from behind, so basically it's the red umbrella, Karina's in front of it, so you see the umbrella, not her. And it was amazing, and the image was wonderful, we both loved it, so we carried on doing it. So we're everywhere we go, whether it is into town, in Bath, or whether it's abroad, we take the red umbrella.
There's like a peaceful feel to it, each image I see, you've got that stillness in each image.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it is very much that. That's well noticed. I mean, it is about stillness. It is about peacefulness, basically.
What stage would you say that you came from being a photographer, which you obviously still are, but then to be considered an artist? When did that kind of slip into place?
It's a really good question, and it's actually here, weirdly enough, because obviously all these, not obviously, these are my images, and I'd come in wearing a mask. And one of the waitresses said to me, "Oh, can I help you?" Didn't recognise me, and I said, "Oh, I'm the artist. I did this work." And I remember pausing afterwards and thinking, "That's the first time I've ever introduced myself as an artist." I'm much more. I'm comfortable with it now.
Jason, we've obviously gone through a huge pandemic, and we're obviously still in it. How did you stay remotely positive and motivated, and keep those creative juices flowing throughout?
Basically what I would do is, usually I'll get up fairly early. At some point I will go and start creating, so usually digitally, so I'll be on the computer. That didn't change at all. And also what happened was I was very lucky because I did make some sales. I thought that people would just not be interested, would not engage.
But kind of holding on to their money as well.
Yeah. And that didn't sort of happen. One thing for me, which I'm very open and want to be involved in, is more collaboration as well. So any other people that anyone out there fancies,
listening?
if you've got something you'd like to work with me on, I love collaborating, I love working with other people. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm involved in a Zoom art group, which I do every Tuesday. And it was one of the artists there actually suggested that I do it, and I hadn't thought of it. And she suggested it, and I started doing it. We're showing it, and that's fantastic. But at the moment, the one thing that I'm doing, which I'm really enjoying, flower panels. They're basically panels of flower images that have gone through different apps. So Glitch, this app that I use, again, which is a brilliant app. Anyone can get it. There's all different ways of creating flowers. Hopefully, you'll show a few images. I'm not making much sense there, but
you'll see them.
You'll show.
So, if any of the followers wanted to purchase or look at your work, where would they go to?
Well, they can go to my website, so that's www.jasondorley-brown.com,
Yep.
or Instagram, so Jason
Yep.
Dorley-Brown on Instagram.
Thank you, Jason, very much for your time.
Thank you.
And hopefully you can come and check out the exhibition down at the Art Bar in Bath. Brilliant. Check it out. Thank you very much.